So, let's get ready to write a file path. Let's review what we've been learning in class about managing our files and our folders on our hard drives or our flash drives. Our file paths are a key ingredient to helping you keep track of your files. It is a tool and a roadmap so that you can share with someone or keep a listing of where you can find a file so that possibly at a later date, if you wanted to locate a file or if you wanted to share with someone, let's say on the file server where a certain file was located, you can very easily give them this information and they can use this as their roadmap to steer them to exactly where it is. In today's world, we are full of information. And imagine going on a network server where there are thousands of files and pieces of information and hundreds of folders, that if we didn't have an organized way of being able to find that information, it would be nearly impossible to be able to find and negotiate around in there. So being able to write a file path is critical to be able to help us to keep this organized and find stuff. So let's take a look at the small file tree that I have here. I've gone ahead and expanded it out so it's on a C drive, and I've opened up the main folder here called Apple. Inside Apple, I have 3 folders: cake, ice cream, and pie. Inside of cake, we have another folder called coffee, and then there are certain files that are inside each of those. So remember that you can tell the type of file that it is based on the icon. That helps you out a little bit. You can tell by the picture. But if you remember, the key to telling the type of file is by the extension. Look for the period and the letters that come after the period. Those are very, very important because they will give you the type of program or what program is the one that is compatible that will open up when you click on that file. So let's go ahead and write a file path, let's say for this one right here. This .xlx is an Excel file. So let's go ahead and open this one up and not open the file, but create a file path for it. So the first thing we must do is we have to show first the drive letter. So this is on our hard drive, which is the C drive. So let's go ahead and C colon, then we have the backslash key, which is just above the enter key. Then the next thing we are going to enter will be our first folder, which is Apple. So let's go ahead and type Apple. Excuse me. Make sure the cursor is in the right place. A-P-P-L-E. And now we use a /, which is the one that's down underneath the question mark. Our next folder is cake. Okay, and then the next folder is coffee. First I have to put another /. And then here's without icing. So another /, and now I list the file name. Without icing, make sure I spell it right, .xls. So we have a complete file path. Let's check it to make sure. C:\\, Apple. Then cake is a subfolder. The next subfolder is coffee without icing, .xls. And there you have it, a full file path to get to that file. So it's as simple as that. So hopefully that helps you out, and happy computing. Have an awesome day. See you in class.